Hey guys, welcome back again to Dave's Dimension. Welcome back again for another video. Welcome back to the channel where chaos and insanity reign supreme. So welcome back. We're going to do a quick little unboxing here today, guys. Now, I've done a couple videos in regards to Funko Funko Pops. And I got a little one today. Well, I can't say a little one. I have four of them that I'm going to do. We are going to be reviewing the BOYS Funko Pops. If you're not familiar with the Boys, it is an Amazon Prime exclusive TV show. It was adapted from a comic book series, comic book line, actually. And the way I like to explain it to people, it's definitely something not for the kids. This is more adult, mature themes. Think of superheroes. Think of the Justice League, but if they were run by a big corporate conglomerate. Okay? So, big focus on one, making money, and two, public image. Now, take that, and then take like a ragtag group of outcasts like the A-Team, or trying to think of another reference, but think of an A-Team like just a group who normally probably wouldn't be friends, who come together and they're trying to bring down the big corporate group of heroes, and for good reason. Chaos and insanity, the Boys. Chaos and insanity is pretty much the core of their universe. Okay? So I'm not really going to go into details about the show. It's a great show. Please check it out. No, this video is not sponsored by them nor Funko in any shape or form. I wish it was. But it's not. I just really love the show. And when I found out that these Funkos were coming out, I was like, I have to have them. My wife is also a big fan of these. These are not going in the Fortress of Gigatude. This is going to be out in the main living area. Because my wife is a big fan, and we had a nice discussion. Okay, we know that we wanted to get the Boys Funkos, but who is going to display them? She's going to get to display them because, well, in case you notice, I've been creating some more room back here. Got some new shelves, and empty shelves means, well, I need things to put on those shelves. So we might be doing a toy hunt tomorrow. I don't know. I've never recorded one, so that'd be interesting to see how well that works out. I've been having a few glitches with trying to transfer video files from the S21 onto the computer. It could be the type of USB connection I'm using, or I might need to figure out some kind of online cloud storage for the video. I'm still researching that. I'm trying to figure out the particulars of it, so to speak. So there is that. Hey, if you guys happen to know anything about best online storage or best way to upload video files from a phone to a computer, please hit me up in the comments section below, or better yet, email me at davesdimension78@gmail.com. You can also find me on Twitter at davesdimension, also Instagram at davesdimension. Instant message me there. Please feel free to hit me up. Now, also, my channel tends to be a little bit all over the place, guys. I do some tech reviews, some unboxings, cosplay modifications, Power Rangers, action figures, toys. I've recently kind of been not necessarily branching out, but reaching out in the community, being active with a lot of different channels. One of them is Sleeping Collectibles. If you're big into toys and collectibles, you definitely want to hit up Sleeping Collectibles and Mr. Stargell. These two guys, honestly, they're big. I don't want to say pioneers, but they are. They're definitely channels that started very recent, but they've blown up because they just come across. I mean, they really talk to you, the viewer. They bring up points about the figures, the articulation, the price points, the quality, paint quality, the overall quality of the figure itself, how posable it is. Does it feel cheap? Does it feel nice and sturdy? Is it something that's going to last? Is it something that you want to get? They're not sponsored. They're not corporate types. They're like you and me. You know, work a 9 to 5. And then right afterwards, maybe they're going for a local toy hunt to see if they can find something at their local Target or Walmart or the local comic book store. They're real people, just like you and I, guys. They did not ask me to do this. I'm doing this on my own. I've been trying to help improve this channel, and they're always there. They're about boosting the community. When they do their live streams, they don't just give you their words. They also, like, when they do their live streams, they like to reach out and help promote other YouTubers, other people who are trying to start their channels. It's about community. It's about helping each other. And in this day and age, that's what we really need, guys. So if you get a chance, hit them up. Please feel free to do so. Also, I could give you guys a whole list of people who are, they're young people, older people. They're all ages, all likes, all creeds. And, this day and age where, you can't travel, you're not really getting out doing things. This is one thing that helps people get out and kind of social. So it's definitely worth a glimpse at them. And please give them a look. Don't just click a subscribe and hit a like. Watch their video. Leave a nice comment what you thought about their videos. Just like I asked you guys to leave a comment about mine. So let's get to it. Enough talk. Enough delays. We're getting down to it right now, guys. So we're going to start off with Billy Butcher. Okay? Played by Karl Urban. You know him from, well, hell, he started Hercules and the Legendary Journeys and appearing on Xena. He's been around for years. He played Judge Dredd a few years back. He's appeared as Leonard McCoy on the recent Star Trek movies, the J.J. Abrams movies. He played McCoy. He's been on Thor Ragnarok. I mean, literally, the list goes on and on. I mean, this Funko really looks like him, too. Now, you guys know I'm not an out-of-box collector. I'm going to pull him out. I'm going to show you guys, and then I'm going to put him back in because, well, I'm going to leave it up to the wife if she wants to leave him in box or not in box. And I want you guys to get a nice full look and detail on here. Excuse me. Now, this really does look like Karl Urban. It really does, because he's got a nice little scar above his eye. He's got his badass Billy Butcher beard, right? And he's rocking a crowbar. That's right, guys. That's a crowbar. He's rocking a crowbar there. And this is right out of the TV show, guys. I mean, Billy Butcher is, well, Billy Badass. That's really what he is. I mean, he is not afraid of anything. He'll take on the superheroes. He will take on your grandmother's pastor after Sunday school. Okay, this is the type of guy you don't want to mess with. I don't want to mess with him, man. He'd kick my ass, in 3 seconds right there, man. But there we go. Very cool like this. I like the texture. I mean, Funko's really stepping up with some of the implementations, the designs they've been doing. I mean, there's a very cool pattern here. I don't know how well if the camera's going to pick up on it or not. That's the thing about the C922. If there's a human in the background, it'll focus on that opposed to the figure you're trying to get it to focus on. I'm really trying to look at ways of improving this. I tried this video earlier with my S21 Ultra. Excuse me. The focus was phenomenal on it. My problem was when I was trying to bring the video from my phone onto the computer, it started glitching and it just fell apart. So I'm redoing this video from scratch. But I really like this one. I mean, this is definitely Karl Urban to a T. So now there are no peg holes here, so this one he's pretty solid. A lot of Funkos can be a little top heavy, and we're gonna see how well these are. Now some of them do have peg holes, so you can put them on a stand. There we go. Billy Butcher is right back in his box. Got a nice little graphic right here, guys. Kind of like the Avenging Angel, if you will. We got the little collection here. We got Billy Butcher, Homelander, Hughie, Maeve, Translucent, Starlight, Evil Homelander with the red eyes because he's about to burn somebody, and then we have A-Train. He's kind of a cocky version of the Flash, kind of, and A-Train is actually the reason why our boy Hughie joins the boys. I won't go into that right now. Spoilers. So now, let's move on to contestant number 2. We have Mr. 979 himself, Hughie. Yeah, that's we just call him Hughie. There's no fancy name, no last name. He's just Hughie. He's kind of a meek, kind of a, average guy. Hasn't really had a lot of great things happen in his life. Loses his girlfriend right in the very first episode, like first 15 minutes, in a very traumatic way. And there's a little bit of a cover-up. And he, instead of going for the cover-up, he decides to screw it, and Billy Butcher finds him and talks him into joining the boys, and they go on a crusade to bring down the superheroes. So here we are. We got Hughie. Now I forget his first name in real life, the actor who plays him, but he's actually the son of Dennis Quaid. So I thought that's kind of cool. Very good hair texture on here. Got Hughie's little innocent look, and he's either holding a walkie-talkie or a detonator. And I really like the just the details on here. I mean, the shirt he's wearing, it's got like a branding or name tag on there. Got a pattern on the t-shirt right there. I mean, this is just a very cool Funko. He's rocking his Chucks right there. He's got his Converse, his old school Chuck Taylors, and he stands very, very stable. Head tilts, of course, we can make him go full 360 right there with the head tilts. Of course, the arms don't move. They never do anything like that. But it's a very good Funko. So far, out of these 4, these are, I mean, the first 2, they're great. I mean, you get some Funkos, they kind of resemble the character loosely. These are pretty good. They're pretty spot on. So, we're going to set him aside. We're going to move on to the next contestant. Up for bid. And the price is wrong. We have Queen Maeve. She's kind of a Xena Wonder Woman-esque type character. So we have her with her arms folded like, what, are you trying to impress me? We'll see. Now, like I said, my wife's a big fan of the boys as well. So this was a no-brainer. Oh, this is pretty cool. Maeve comes with I almost dropped it. Comes with a nice little stand. So that's cool. Obviously, with her hair, her head, obviously, compared to the petite body, it's going to be a bit top-heavy, so her balance is probably a little off. They have the peg hole on her left foot right there, guys. It's a very Wonder Woman-esque. I mean, you can tell from her dress, skirt, her gauntlets, her braces, and, of course, her headband. Obviously, very reminiscent of a Wonder Woman-esque character, but there she is. Now, her story is actually pretty interesting. I'm not going to go into it, but definitely, I mean, she deals with a lot of current issues. I mean, being a public figure, she has to deal with perception of people, and how does her company, the big company that manages all the superheroes, and their public relations and everything, that, you lose money if you lean towards one group opposed to another group. So, there's some very interesting themes in here. I really like that. That's hilarious. I just noticed this on this box. I'm going to check it on the other. They reference another character called the Deep on Maeve's box, which I thought was kind of funny. The Deep is like just a really weird creeper version of Aquaman, which, Yeah, for some reason they got the Deep printed on Hughie's box as well. On the inside lid. Don't understand what that's about. Again, the Deep. Is that supposed to be like, hey, a spoiler, we're going to be coming up with this soon, but we're not going to throw his image on the box. But we're going to throw his name on the tab of the box. I don't get that. That's something I don't understand, guys. So now we're on the fourth one. Fourth and final one for this video. We have Homelander. He's kind of like, imagine Captain America, Superman mixed into one, but raised by Lex Luthor. I mean, he's got some twisted thoughts, and he knows how to manipulate people. He's crafty. He's very evil and twisted. So, we're going to pull out Homelander. Now, those who have seen the show know how twisted and messed up this character is. In a hilarious kind of way. So, here we are. We have Homelander. Yes, he is hovering. Because, like I said, he's this Superman type character. He's got his cape. He's floating off the ground. He's like, hey, look at me. Love me. Praise me. There we are. I like how they went with the cape. Funko really went... I mean, they did the red-white stripes on both sides of the cape. So they really went there. They really went really far on him. Now, you can see a lot of the texture on here. Eagle crests on his boots. I mean, they really brought out Homelander. I mean, he's so pompous that, I mean, this is the perfect pose for him. It really is, guys. So there we are, and I like that. Obviously, they have his own stand, and no, he doesn't come off of it. I'm not going to try and break it. I mean, you probably can play around with it, but I mean, no. That's Homelander to a T. I really like the tech. I mean, you've heard me say this on everyone. The texture, the molding, how they're really doing the hairs. I mean, they're really putting a lot of sculpt focus in here, and I'm really hoping that they expand this line further. Now, let's see if I can get him back into the box. There we go. So there we are. And Mr. Homelander is 978. I'm really hoping that they continue this line, because these really came out tremendously well. I know my wife's going to enjoy them. The only Funkos I'm hoping to get soon is I still have to get Donnie and Michelangelo for the Ninja Turtle movie Funkos. The retro Funkos. I did a review of Leo and Raph a little while back. So there's that. Also, coming up in the channel, I'm trying to figure out a way to do some live streams, maybe, of me doing some prop mods, or I'm going to try and do at least I'm going to try, is I want to try and do some quick little videos tomorrow of maybe doing some toy hunting. We'll see how well that turns out. If it doesn't turn out well, I'll just do a video like I am right now. Showing you guys what I actually got. So there we are. Now, like I said, in the description below, I'm going to leave the link to Funko's website and links for each of these characters, each of these pops I reviewed today. I'm going to have a separate link for each one. Now, if you liked this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give me a thumbs down. If you think the video was crap, tell me so in the comment section below. If you liked this video, and maybe you have a question about anything, hit me up in the comment section below, or feel free to message me either at davesdimension78@gmail.com, Dave's Dimension, or at Dave's Dimension on Twitter, and of course, Dave's Dimension on Instagram. You can message me there. So, I'm trying to do a little bit better. We got plenty of room here, so hopefully I'll be able to snag some new items to throw into there. I moved the packs over to this side because I'm actually going to be, over the next couple months, I'm going to be doing some repairs and some modifications on the Flux pack, the Back to the Future pack. She needs a little bit of attention, and I found a few things that I'm going to try to improve upon. So, FlexPack Mark II is going to be elevating to the Mark III soon. So, stay tuned. But as always, if you like this video, give us a like. If you want to see more videos like this and you're interested in the channel, please subscribe. And as always, guys, be safe out there, be mindful, and as always, keep on busting, and I'll catch you on the flip side.